Hey everyone, welcome back to Blakeslee Acres. I'm Joe. Excuse my voice. Lost it this last week. It's taken a while to come back. It's been a while since I've done any kind of updates on the Butchershop and the build with the Butchershop on here on YouTube. I've done quite a bit over on TikTok. The short form videos just go a little bit quicker. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you guys a tour of the Butchershop, what we've got done. We're still doing finishing touches, but we're also processing at the same time. We're standing next to the front door in the office. Nothing's really changed in the office. We got some more storage, trying to get that organized. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're gonna go over out into the cutting room. We're gonna show you guys what we've done out here. So as you can tell, we've got the shelving that's been there, smokehouse that's been running quite a bit, and it's going to be running even more in the next few weeks. And some stuff's changed over here. So we removed the stuff that was over here. This stuff's going to be moving also eventually, and we moved it over to this side. So with the new setup, we roll them out of the cooler, break them down on the rail, they go to the saw. They come over to the cutting table, they get cut down to their specific cuts. Wrapping table, got a little cart there that we have all of our bags on. We need to find a bigger one. They come through, they get labeled and everything there onto the vacuum sealer, and then out this door to the brand new freezer. We also have more new equipment. We ended up getting a new sausage stuffer. It's been working out fantastic. No issues yet. We bought it through Walton's, like most of our equipment. The smokehouse is working amazing. Everybody loves the smoke product. We got a bunch of new trays. We got some new meat logs. We're getting more. And then the old freezer, we actually converted into a smoke cooler. The racking, what I do is I hang the smoke product up there. We put something down to catch the drippings and whatnot, but this has been working out pretty good that way so we can have separation. Utility room still needs some more shelving. That's more of like a utility tool room now. We got brand new sinks. Our soap dispensers and towel things are all hooked up. We'll go in there after we go upstairs. So upstairs we got doors on, bathrooms finished and working, and there's an office up here. I'm not gonna go in there just because I'm not gonna mess with his stuff. But this small room, it's been kind of a collect all for extra stuff at the moment. I think he's talking about moving back into the small office so we can turn the bigger room into an employee break room. Ooh. Basic bathroom. It's super small, but it works for what we need. So coming out here, we got another rail scale, brand new freezer. We've been using this table for boxing. You can see we got new man doors. The roll-up doors are all installed. Electrical's just about done. It's not completely finished. We're still reorganizing this space, but we got some racking from Home Depot, storing all of our boxes and supplies on here. Trying to get it labeled and everything organized. We just got inventory list all wrote out. We're gonna have that typed up. That's gonna hang out here. So every time someone takes something, they can mark the number that we have off and deduct what they've used so we can better keep track of inventory. I just walked into the slaughter room. You can tell we need some trim around our doors yet. We just got these in like a week and a half ago. Started putting them in. I'll flip you guys back around and show you the slaughter floor. So coming into the slaughter floor, the first thing you're seeing is the AeroQuip squeeze chute, we are using this as a knock box. It's been working out pretty good. It's got doors in every little spot. It squeezes down. I think I've had a decent sized lamb squeeze down in this thing. You zoom out for you here. So that door leads out to the holding barn, which I don't think I've caught any of that on for you guys. We'll be doing an outside tour here in a second. But they come in, you can have full door access, half door access. I like the head, the sliding head gate so that they don't get caught up in there and it's kind of a pain to get them out. The only thing I don't like about this is the cleanup. It takes a long time. We got to lift it. Stuff gets underneath. We're just slowly figuring out what we can do to make it more efficient and more clean. Well saw, eventually I just got in my sanitizer boxes for the saw and the knives that's going to hang in here somewhere. So they come out of here, they get hoisted up to the rail, and then they come over and they are set on the rail system. You can see I have double hooks set up here using some of my older stock. I also have brand new long hooks that I have ordered. This has actually been working out pretty good. The only thing I don't like, and I wish I did different, was taller ceilings in the slaughter floor. We should have been a lot taller, but I make it work. You come down here, hit the rail scale. That's what that little thing right there is. It comes down, tells you your weight. I have a little cheat tag here that tells us the weight of the hooks so we can tear those out so we're getting an accurate hang weight for our customers. They come down here and go into the pull down cooler, which I'll show you guys here real quick. Pull down cooler. We got 3 rails in here, rail switches. These are 2 5 horsepower units that we put in. This that pull down cooler is rated for 18,000 pounds of meat. That is able to pull down from 100 degrees to under 40 in 24 hours. Oversized, but we will get up to that point where we might need that. I've been doing a lot of beef that are pushing 1,000 pounds. I just did one yesterday, 1,074. I had one a couple weeks ago, 1,075. We've had multiple animals that's hung over 1,000 pounds. So I'm gonna kind of spin through and show you guys the rest of this slaughter floor real quick. So this is an employee bathroom and shower room. Eventually I'm thinking right here we're gonna have lockers and we'll probably have a bench. We also set it up so we could put a washer and dryer, stackable washer and dryer in here. Just have to run the electrical for that, and possibly a bench for changing on. Garage door, man door, bibs, brand new sinks, cleaning supplies. Our lactic acid stays out here for spraying carcasses. You can see the knives and stuff for the slaughter floor out there. We're gonna be getting strips out here for securing all that stuff. And then the hooks are a clustered mess because I don't have a good way of storing these yet. I'm debating on what to build to get all the spreaders and hooks up off the ground, and I'm kind of thinking that trying to get it mobile so I can take it out to the cutting room, clean the hooks, bring them back out here on the slaughter floor. Skinning cradle, this is the beef. That is the pork and lamb insert. Been working fantastic now that I have a concrete floor, full drains. Trying to think anything else that I might have missed in here. The hoses, we got hose reels on the ceiling. And then we got a spigot that goes to outside for watering the livestock in the barn. So we have racking in here. We just keep personal stuff up on that top shelf for now. Those are bacons that are curing. We put all of our meat lugs that need to be ground in here for storage till whenever we get to doing it. Every rail has its own switch, so you can come in, pull down, goes right over and out to the cutting room. And this is a 3 horsepower unit, just because not, you're just maintaining temperature of the carcasses in the space. So that's a lot smaller unit, even though it's a bigger space. I know somebody's gonna ask me, the pull down cooler is 12 foot wide, 24 foot long. Dry aging cooler is 18 foot by 24 foot. Probably could have squeezed an extra rail in there, but I didn't want to push it. I like that full airflow. That's how you keep your carcasses cooled properly, and having good airflow around your carcasses also helps prevent mold and all that built up on it. And cleanliness of the coolers. Those coolers get cleaned every week, no questions asked. I mean, the whole facility gets cleaned daily, but the coolers minimum once a week. They get scraped, cleaned, sanitized. Everything gets moved over at the end of the week, and then we clean the pull down cooler, get it ready for slaughter day the following week. I'm gonna do some more in-depth videos on some of the equipment I got here, talking about what we're using, how I'm using them, and the full breakdown. We're gonna actually go outside real quick so I can show you guys the holding barn and the outside of the facility. Still a little dark out this morning, so come out here to the front. A lot of different changes have been made on the building itself also. So we've went from roughly a 1,500 square foot facility to almost 5,000 with the holding barn and everything, and possibly going bigger. So as you guys can see, front of the building, we added a little kick out over the front door. Makes it much nicer getting in when it's raining, snow. Side of the building, that's where the addition starts. We got our load out door, that's where the freezer and stuff is I just came out of. I'll flip you guys around here. The reefer trailer will be using that for deer season this year, so I just got it cleaned up around it, maintained, and running yesterday again. So this is the holding barn. We have been putting wood chips down, help with the animals so they're not laying on direct concrete. All the gates have quick latches now. There's gonna be lights in here, and each pen is gonna have a number that hangs from the ceiling out here. If I'm not here, or even when I'm here, I can mark down whose animals are in which pen. So there is 10 pens in here. The back pens are 8 by 10. Front pens are a little over 10 by 10. We did that we're just actually utilizing the gates that we had on hand, and the front pens we've been using for beef. We can comfortably fit 2 to 3 good sized beef in the front pens, and 6 to 8 hogs in the back pens in each pen if they're only being held overnight. If they're being held for a couple days, I try to give them a little bit more space. We got food and water buckets. We're trying to figure out how to make that a little bit more efficient and easier, so we can move them around. Each one of these gates will swing both ways with the quick latches that we have, and then we push them out into the alleyway. We have little shortcut gates in the alleyway now. Before we did it, and it was kind of it was a little dangerous. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Put myself in some sketchy predicaments. So it comes out, hose bib. We're gonna be putting a different reel out here that can self-drain for the winter time, because we still have to provide water. So we ended up building we got 2 guillotine gates that go in there, so I don't have to get in that chute with the animals. I come up, there's a pin that goes in that hole right there, pull it, gate drops down, blocks the animals from backing up over top of me, and then I try to push them up. We plan on doing something different in this area, but it's working for now. I apologize, it's a little dark in here, but this holding barn has been a game changer. We should be able to facilitate all the animals for max production in this barn. If not, we do have a little bit more distance here. We can add on the end of the barn, add a couple extra stalls if need be. Now, the only thing is, we didn't think ahead when we were building. We weren't really sure how this was gonna go, and we've grown and expanded so fast. It's amazing. But if you guys remember the original videos of building the first part of the shop, it looked like a long ways away where we had cut the trees out for the well. Well, it's not a long ways away anymore. and it sucks for unloading. We're going to be putting barriers around our well to keep people from backing into it. And that might be another reason to extend the barn out. We probably can get 2 more sets of pens in here, honestly, and then that'll keep that well right up close. 90% of the time I unload into this first pen, and then I can cut the cows that way or pigs straight down. It's been working out good that way. We opened up this whole hillside. You can notice the wood chips, started getting wood chips because we now compost. We now compost all of our waste product from the Butchershop, Cornell University, and the USDA came out. They put on a class. They showed me what their requirements were, got me all set up. I'm going to be doing a separate composting video. I had a guy ask me for kind of an in-depth. To the best of my ability, I'm going to do an in-depth from what I've learned. I'm going to learn as I go, and I plan on bringing you guys along with me. So now I'm walking down the back side of the butcher shop. There's the barn, skid steer. This is the back side. That's the slaughter floor, so the animals run right into the knock box. We have a loadout door for bringing stuff in. If we get a farm slaughter or whatever, can come through here. Larger shipments, I can set it in with the skid steer. We're still working on digging the rest of this out and getting drainage in. You can see we've got some rain coming, had some rain. So we're putting drainage in along the base of this hill. It's just all shale. You can see the size of these rocks. It's nuts. The digging that we've had to do in here just to get to this point. But we opened this up because, as I mentioned in previous videos, we had issues getting trucks and trailers in our steep driveway. Last year, I knew it was going to be an issue. So this year, we ended up putting a whole second driveway in. Much nicer for cattle trailers, trucks and trailers to get in here. Deliveries to get in here. They can come right around the back side of the building, loop right around and out. Roof, you can see a little one up above. I designed that because I was planning on hanging these units on the side. Didn't have final measurements when we were actually building the building. Well, the units were a lot bigger than what we had expected, so we just built another roof over the whole entire thing, put them on concrete pads, and I'm sure that there's going to be more units out here in the future. Septic system, we got a little bit more grading work around there to do because we added in all of the floor drains in the bathroom. That's all separate. I think I'm going to actually do a separate video on the septic system and how it's working for us. But that is the final tour of where we are at with the butcher shop. Like I said, we're still doing finishing touches. Like any new project, there's always going to be little things after the fact that you're like, that's not working exactly the way I planned. We're going to tweak it a little bit, see how that works. It just is what it is. On top of that, I went from a one-man show 2 months ago. I now have 3 full-time employees. Awesome people. Got super lucky with these 3. One's been with me for just about 2 months now, and the other 2 just started about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. Awesome people. I've been super blessed. Like I said, this place has just blown up more than I would have expected, because this time last year we weren't even open yet. If you guys remember or look back at some of my old videos, I want to say this time last year we just got that building dried in. We still had spray foam to do, all electric, septic system, water line. And all the interior steel. It was insane. I think we were getting pretty close to having most of the inside finished at this point last year, but still, it's been, I think it's going to be about 3 more weeks. Marks our initial opening of the business for rifle season. We're back into deer season now. We just decided to start taking deer again. On top of the livestock we're doing. We have the reefer trailer for full separation. Yeah, so if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, share, and ring that notification bell. It's been greatly appreciated. I apologize that we've taken a long break from YouTube, it's just been chaos with trying to get this new edition up. Business is growing like crazy, and right now this business is what's making the money. So I've been putting 150% into this place, and with more workers and stuff, frees me up a little bit so I could start doing videos again for you guys and keep bringing you guys along on the journey. Like always, I hope to catch you on the next one.